Okay, guys. Hey, um, so video number 2. Moving on to the next one. We're going to go to Raceways. Raceways. This has a lot of review questions. Actually, not too many. Um, Raceways and Fitting has uh, 24 review questions. So we'll do groups of 6. We'll do groups of 6. That way we can get it buttoned up. All right. So what we talked about pipe, right? We were just talking about hand bending. EMT being thin wall, another name for it, thin wall. That's what you'll hear terminology in the field a lot. Another name for it, EMT, conduit, whatever. Different people have their different names. IMC, which I never have really used, and rigid RMC. You'll also have rigid PVC, which, remember, PVC is polyvinyl chloride, so it's plastic. You are not going to thread plastic. You can buy it threaded, but you're not going to thread it. Not the actual pipe itself, but the connector. So what is the lightest duty, widely used, non-flexible metal conduit? Well, of course, electrical metallic tubing, EMT. Which of the following is also referred to as thin? So what is thin wall conduit? What also would you call thin wall conduit? Not only would you call it electrical metallic tubing, the short version for that is EMT. If you go to Article 338 in the code book, 338 covers our 338, Article 358. Article 358 covers EMT also. That's 3 on EMT, I'm surprised. In order to resist corrosion in wet environments, EMT is what? What do they do with EMT? Well, they dip it in galvanized. And remember, you cannot bury aluminum in the dirt. If you bury aluminum in the dirt, it will react with the calcium in the ground, and it will corrode. So you do not bury aluminum in the dirt. All right. But EMT is dipped in it's galvanized so that it does not corrode in wet environments. It's not really made for the ground or moisture. It's made for dampness, but that's it. RMC is made of what? Cast iron, steel, or aluminum, copper or aluminum, or PVC. RMC, rigid metallic conduit, well, that would be steel or aluminum. They make a steel or aluminum rigid conduit. So you can buy, when I was out on that power plant, they were running, if you were on the power plant, we were running, of course, rigid steel conduit. But if you were over on the, there was another plant where they had a conveyor that went over to the gypsum plant. They were running all aluminum conduit, and the difference between aluminum and rigid is aluminum, it was lighter, easier to use, but it does not bend as consistently. So they were using it outside, so they used the aluminum. It's non-corrosive and it's light, but it does not bend consistently. So it's very hard to get the same bend evenly. It's because it's a porous metal. What type of conduit should be used where corrosion is a factor? Wherever there's corrosion that's a factor, then we want to use PVC. PVC is what we want to use when corrosion is a factor. So, back to the questions. The lightest duty, most widely used flexible metallic conduit is what? A, electrical metallic tubing. B, rigid metal conduit. C, aluminum conduit. D, plastic coated RMC. 2. Which of the following is often referred to as thin wall conduit? A. IMC, B. EMT, C. RMC, D. Galvanized rigid steel conduit. Number 3. Article 338 covers what? A. RMC, B. IMC, C. EMT, D. ENT. Number 4. In order to resist corrosion in wet environments, EMT has to be what? What do they do with EMT so it won't corrode in a wet environment? Do they A. galvanize it, B. rubber coat it, C. enamel coat it, or D. dip it in aluminum? RMC is made of cast iron, steel or aluminum, copper or aluminum, or PVC. That's A. cast iron, B. steel or aluminum, C. copper or aluminum, or D. PVC. What type of conduit should be used where corrosion is a factor? Well, corrosion. Do we want to use metal where corrosion is a factor? No. But one thing you can do is they do allow you to put RMC in the dirt. So you can put metal, steel, rigid conduit in the dirt. It's a steel rigid conduit. Do not put aluminum in there because it'll corrode and different things with the calcium that's in the dirt. But the type of conduit that you generally want to put in dirt is PVC. PVC does not corrode because it's made of plastic. So those were the 6 questions. You can put them in the comments below. Tomorrow, well, those are the 2. So these are the 2 for this week. So I won't do the next one until Sunday. So Sunday I'll put another one on. And then I'll try to keep on track, because sometimes I get sidetracked here with putting these on. I got so many things going on. So I'm glad you guys are all doing good. I think I talked to almost every one of you. And then who I didn't talk to called me back when that was cool. I'm going to try to get set up something for like Zoom. When I call you guys next week, I'm going to try to get you guys set up. Maybe we can all get together and get online like one day a week, like maybe 10 o'clock at night. We can all Zoom, get on Zoom, we can all chat for a minute, like a little chat group for 10 minutes or something like that. Maybe we'll start doing that. I don't know when we're going to get back to work. It's a 2-week by 2-week basis. It won't be until they stop the emergency declaration. So my guess is we're probably I'm not seeing it for the month of April. If we do go back, it'll be mid-May, I'm guessing, because if it gets all the way to June, obviously we're not going to go back for 2 weeks. That wouldn't make no sense. But hopefully we go back so you guys can graduate. And, every time you guys do a video and put comments in the comment sections, I see them. I see your name. Every time you guys comment, I can put 100 in the grade book for you. If you don't make a comment on the video, I can't put it in the grade book. All right? So, easy questions. I will catch you guys Sunday.